can you let us know what is the most difficult thing about being an independent artist and pursuing music?
The most difficult thing is finding balance. Because when you're independent, you're funding everything yourself. You are managing yourself. You are your own, motivator. You have to pull yourself up out of the dumps when you don't feel like it or you can't find that spark. And like I said earlier, self-development has been something I have to keep in mind. Like being an artist is literally like taking up a self-development challenge because you are constantly trying to break the barriers in your mind and prove yourself that you could do it and that you can be great. So being an independent artist, you are constantly referring to your own self for a lot of things.
A one-woman team. Girl, I don't know how you do it. I gotta broke a sweat just from you naming all the things you gotta do.
So many things. And I've had some help recently. I'm so grateful for like Kimmy, the producers I work with. They are lovely. They are so talented. I'm so inspired. So like the people I have in my corner that I can call for advice, that can jump in and help when I need it. They have been monumental to everything that I've been doing recently.
And you need those people in your corner. Everybody needs somebody like that in the corner.
Yes.
They're one call away.
Exactly.
I like
one
that.
Call away.
Tie it all together. But on the bright side, we got to flip it to something a little more positive.
Yes.
What would you say is the most fulfilling thing about being an independent artist and pursuing music? What do you love the most about this journey?
Oh, man. I really feel like when I look back on it, it's always going to be worth it. I don't care if I don't blow up huge, if I'm, indie, like I just feel like the journey of pursuing something that you built and you created is worth it. And being able to leave something behind and leave your voice behind and your thoughts and, it's really cool to me. So I'm just, proud of myself for being brave enough to go against a lot of things because I feel like I had other options and I didn't have to listen to that voice of like, oh, go be creative and try to do music. Like I leaned more into it even when it was challenging and, going against maybe even parents want you to stay in school, to pursue this, things like that. And I really do honor education. So I do not say like, don't be in school, but I guess I'm saying like, it definitely is worth it. To
follow
create,
your own path.
Yeah.
No risk, no reward. Go ahead, girl. You're going to make it to the top.
I hope so.
Manifest. Speak it into existence.
Yes.
We going to say it now so y'all can hear it later. Be like, what? They was talking about that and I see her on the billboards and headlining Coachella and stuff. I'm here for that.
Yeah.
Now, the fact that you have been involved in music since you was 14, 15, out there having rap battles with everybody.
Oh, man.
What would you say is the most valuable lesson that you've learned thus far throughout your journey in the music industry?
Trust yourself. Trust your own voice. You're going to, you're going to be around a lot of people with opinions. And some advice definitely will help you get to the next level. And sometimes it can knock you off. But if you trust yourself, then you'll be able to differentiate and have like discernment about what's good advice for you. And I think the journey of becoming an artist is really learning yourself. Like it's a very introspective journey. So it's like, just know that it's going to take time, but it's going to be okay. And I still feel like that right now. Like, even though it's been years, I still feel excited to like uncover new things about myself and like finding new ways to be confident, I guess. So
I can dig that. See, I want to piggyback off of that because you said something really important. Being in the industry, people try to tell you what to do, how to be, mold you, et cetera, et cetera. Yes. Especially as a woman, I am sure that must be difficult. And you've probably encountered that quite a few times. How do you manage to stay true to yourself and what you want to do and how you want to represent yourself in such a demanding industry for women? Yeah,
I think sometimes when I feel that pressure come upon me, sometimes they come from influential people you look up to, you respect, and you want to take their advice, but that's not really the best advice for me. You have to give yourself time and space, and I think you have to I don't want to say separate, but you have to like back up a little bit. Don't feel like it's urgent to make a decision or you have to move on what someone told you you have to do. you have to allow yourself time. And I think over the years of me maturing, I realized that if something is for you, it will be there, right?
Period.
And it shouldn't be hung over your head like a carrot, you know, like it shouldn't be anything that feels like, oh, I'm a miss out type of feeling. And I think those are the feelings that we fall in. We make decisions too fast and we regret them. So as a woman, like you said, it's so important we be protective of ourselves and we take our time.
Yes.
Yeah. Give yourself time to think decisions through and really hear out if that is for you or not.
That's actually a really important gem that you put out. And I hope you guys are listening to that. If you missed it, run it back and listen to it again, because that was something very powerful that I feel like a lot of women do need to hear, because it happens quite often. So shout outs to you for sticking to your guns, because I'm sure a lot of times people are like, dang, maybe I should have did that because I probably would be X, Y, and Z. But you were you're exactly meant to be.
Exactly.
Now, the fact that you have done hip hop, you are now doing regular singing and music.
Yes.
Is there a genre that you haven't tapped into yet that you would like to explore? And if so, ooh, tell us.
Oh my goodness. So I'm currently brainstorming a new project right now. I don't want to give it all away because it's not really even created yet, but it's elements of music that I adore so much that I cannot wait to try to tap into. So like jazz and man, I love 70s music, like the music my parents play. So like they listen to like 70s soul. So I'm like, when I listen to it, I try to see like, you know, like how can I implement some of those tones and feelings? So it's like, I love the blues. I love like, I don't know how I'm gonna do it. As of right now, I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but it's like the music that I'm obsessed with. I want to, you know, it's in my mind. I'm pondering on like,
come on and do it. Sky's the limit. You put it out there in the atmosphere now. So make sure y'all check in with her in like a few months. Be like, hey, you still thinking about that? Stay on her neck. No, but we do have to get back into your music. So can you tell us about your song, Tell Me You Love Me?
Yes, Tell Me You Love Me. So when I heard this beat, that was it. I was just like, oh my God, this beat is amazing. It has those tones to it, like the instruments you hear in the horns, the saxophone, everything. And the story I was trying to tell in Tell Me You Love Me was really coming from a feeling of not being appreciated as much. And when it just comes to, you know, your environment and then wanting them to see you for who you are or the role that you actually play in their lives, you know, like you want that acknowledgement. Yeah. So I kind of talk about, you know, the grief of that, like noticing like, hey, like, you know, I don't feel appreciated. But look at all that I'm doing and all that I'm putting into not just, you know, the relationships, but just my own life to like put my own best foot forward. And I kind of say like, you know, tell me you love me as the hook. And I, you know, I guess when the listeners hear it, they'll understand, because the second verse, I think I go more into transparency about what I'm talking about. But
yeah.